So what if I told you that the fastest way to get more clients into your gym has nothing to do with ads or pricing or posting more on social media? It's actually way simpler than that. It comes down to one thing, and that's simply being the first gym that they tour. Not necessarily the best gym, not the cheapest, but the first one that they actually walk into. And here's why this matters so much more than you think. If your response is slow, like 12, 24, 48 hours later, they're never going to book a tour. But if you're fast, within 5 minutes, the tour gets booked, okay? And the research proves this. There's a study from MIT and Inside Sales that found 78% of people buy from whoever responds first. And it's always not necessarily the best or the cheapest, but the first. And just by responding faster, I've used this, and my clients get an average revenue increase of above $8,000. Same gym, same everything, just faster responses leading to more signups and more conversion, right? So this video, I'm going to walk you through a really simple 3-step system that gets people through your doors before they even talk to your competitors. Here's the real reason why people actually choose a gym. Someone's going to Google like a gym near me. Yeah, that makes sense, right? They're going to type that in and they're going to see a few options. Maybe they're going to click on yours, right? Maybe they're going to send a message or fill out an intake form or contact us, an email, whatever. And you probably think they're going to pick the gym based on like what? The most affordable, the hours that are open, the equipment, but it's usually not that, okay? People join gyms that are the most convenient to join. That's simple, right? They join the gyms that talk to them first. If you can be the first gym that they tour before others, the chances of you getting a new client is almost 3 times higher. Getting clients, especially for your gym, it's not just about better marketing. It's about getting them to your door first before anyone else. And the only way to do that is to be the first gym that they talk to. Simple. But here's the problem. You can't be on your phone 24/7. You know, you're going to be training a client. You're going to be in the middle of a session. It's going to be 9 p.m. and it's dinner and you're finally ready to eat. And then someone's going to send you a message. You're not going to see it until the next morning. By then, they've already talked to the gym down the street. They already went on a tour. They already signed up. You didn't lose them because your gym isn't good enough. You lost them because you were 12 hours too late. So now, how do you respond first every single time without being glued to your phone? Getting gym clients faster is really just about getting people through your door before anyone else. How do you actually do that? Simple. You need a way to shorten the gap between someone seeing your gym and then walking in. And you do that with a simple framework. Acknowledge, qualify, and then book. That's it. 3 really simple steps. And then every message that comes in, whether Instagram, Facebook, your website, whatever, it goes through the same flow. You acknowledge them, you qualify them, what they're looking for, and boom, you book the visit. The goal isn't to answer all their questions in whichever contact form. The goal is to get them from I'm interested to I'm now going to come in as fast as humanly possible. Because the faster someone goes from seeing your gym to visiting your gym, it's the less they have time to talk to your competitors. It's really that simple. So let me show you what this looks like. Most gym owners are going to talk and ask way too many questions. When someone reaches out, they're going to respond being to like, our packages are $360 a month. And I get, you're going to be trying to be helpful, but now they have a number. And now they're going to take that number to the next gym and the next one and the next one and compare. And you just slowed everything down instead of coming in. Now they're shopping around, right? I'm not saying to not avoid the question, but that it just doesn't work. So here's the templates that I want you to follow. Okay, so the first thing would be acknowledge. So instead, your first message, like we're not pitching, we're not giving prices, we're keeping the conversation moving to one objective. An example would be like, hey, thanks for reaching out. Happy to help. Before I explain other options, I just want to make sure I ask you a couple questions. Is that cool? Or I just want to point you in the right direction. You see what that does, right? You're not pitching, you're not giving pricing, you're keeping the conversation moving forward towards a visit with one objective. So now they're going to usually ask about sessions or pricing, like how many do I get? What's included? And a lot of gym owners are just going to say, I don't like whatever your packages are. Sometimes they'll literally just copy and paste it, or you get unlimited sessions for like $300. Now, here's the thing. You've now given them all the information they need to keep shopping and they don't need to come in anymore because they have all the information. So instead, you need to say, well, it depends on your goals, your schedule, and that's why we don't quote sessions over DM or phone, whatever. We figure it out when you come in and we have a consult, we sit down. You're not being difficult. You're saying that's the best way to answer it in person, and that's moving them towards the objective, which is the in-person visit. Now, some people are going to push, right? They're going to ask about price again, and that's fine. And you just say, totally fair question. Pricing depends on what you actually need, which is why we don't quote, or we go over pricing until we see you in person. It's quick, no pressure. Want to come by this week? We have X and XY time. That's it. Every response is designed to get them to do one thing, and that's getting them closer to one objective, or for this case, walking them through your door. And if they keep pushing after that, honestly, let them go. They're comparing and just price shopping and not looking for a gym. It's really that simple. When someone says, I want to try it out, that's the green light. That's awesome. Confetti, woohoo. But don't just say, sure, amazing, like when do you want to come in? Instead, we're going to do this. So the way we handle this is we bring you in for a quick visit, or whatever you call it, consultation, discovery call, whatever. We look at your XYZ, your goals, your movements, your posture, your schedule, do a body fat assessment, etc. And then we would recommend the best setup for you. When works for you to come by this time or this week, we have this and this time available. That's like an option close, right? Now this visit feels like something actually valuable. They're not just dropping in, they're getting a consultation that's custom to them. So here's the thing to remember. No matter what someone asks, whether it's price, sessions, hour, anything, the goal is not to answer every single question over text. The goal is to get them to do one objective, which is getting interested into your gym as fast as possible, because the longer it takes, the more chances your competitors have to get them first. But when they're standing in your gym talking to your face, they're not comparing anymore, they're already there. And the numbers, 78% of people sign up with whoever they talk to first, right? The numbers. What does this actually look like? before 20 leads come in. You answer every question, you give them your pricing, and then they go to say they need to think about it or ghost you, and maybe one sign up. Now, after the same 20 leads, but instead of answering every single thing or over DM, you guide them to one objective, which is a consult or a visit. 5 to 6 of them sign up. And that's not even like a great closing mechanism. If we go over KPIs, if you have 20 leads, 10 of those should book a call, and then 5 of those are probably going to no-show. Anyways, this is the same gym with the same ads with the same prices. You just get them through the door faster. It's really that simple. So here's a bonus that you might not expect. When you stop quoting prices over your DM and start offering consultations instead, you do not come off as salesy, you come off as actually premium. You're the only gym that cares about understanding their goals before recommending a plan. And you're the gym that offers real proper consults, not just a price list. And that's how the best gyms operate, and that's how you should operate as well. Let's recap. People don't join necessarily always the best gym. They don't join the cheapest gym. They join the first gym they actually talk to and resonate. 78% of people sign up with whoever responds first. You can't be on your phone 24/7, but you can set up a simple system that responds for you. And when it comes to setting, you want to acknowledge, qualify, and book. 3 messages, that's it. Right? So the goal isn't to answer every single question over DM. The goal is to get them from interested to in your gym as fast as humanly possible within reason. And if you want help setting this up for your own gym and business, the automations, the messages, the setting, the customization, all of it, I've linked everything in the description below. And if you found this helpful, then subscribe, because I will try to make more videos like this every week or at least once a month to help gym owners like you watching this get more clients without burning out. And until next time, I will see you in the next one, and thank you for watching.